Hi dear students, how are you? I am well. I hope you are going on well with your studies. In the previous class, I had to inform you about simple, complex and compound. We have already learned the previous two classes, and third one is rest of the part simple, complex and compound. Dear students, class 9 and 10, subject English second paper. I, Mr. Vidhan Chandra Sengupta, English teacher, Al-Haji Imamuddin Model High School, Damudda, Shariatpur. So, dear students, I would like to inform you that simple, complex and compound rest part of the previous class. So, dear students, I would like to inform you today the basic structure of simple, complex and compound. So, take your khatas and pen and try to change simple, complex and compound according to the structure. So, dear students, rule 1. Rule 1 is simple, being, having, verb plus ing, object, comma, subject, verb, object. So, dear students, this part of the sentences, subordinate clause and rest part of the principal clause. Subordinate clause and principal clause. So, let's make an example. Guess that, dear students, entering the classroom, the teacher found the boys gossiping. There are two clauses here, and this is the sentence of simple sentence because it begins with verb plus ing. Verb plus ing. So, if we want to change simple into complex and compound, then structure is So, dear students, entering the classroom, the teacher found the boys gossiping. If we want to change complex sentence, so at first we have to use when or as since as a subordinating conjunction. Then we have to get subject, verb sayings depends on principal clause, object, comma, subject, verb, object. So dear students, first one is when or as since. If the subordinate clause mention or indicates time, then we have to get when, and the subordinate clause indicates cause, then we have to get as or since. So entering the classroom, when When the teacher entered the classroom, he found the boys gossiping. Dear students, look over the main verb, found past from. So we have to get entered past from. When the teacher entered the classroom, he found the boys gossiping. And rest part of the compound subject, verb, object and subject, verb, object. So when the teacher entered the classroom, he found the boys gossiping. The teacher entered the classroom and found the boys gossiping. Dear students, in the compound sentences, we have to add subordinate clause and principal clause using conjunction, using and conjunction. So, the teacher entered the classroom and found the boys gossiping. So, next. 2, subject being, having, verb plus ing, object, comma, subject, verb, object. So, example, the sun having set, we returned home. Complex is when the sun had said, we returned home. Dear students, we have to change having, we set up in lieu of having had. So, principal clause verb is past from return. So, we have to change had. When the sun had said, we returned home. We returned home. When the sun had said, we returned home. Compound. The sun had said, and we returned home. And we returned home. So, dear students, third is simple because of possessive form of subject, being, having, verb plus ing, object, comma, second clause. Example is, because of my illness, I could not join the work. Because of my illness, I could not join the work. Complex is Complex is as subject, verb, changeable, object, comma, and second clause. And third one is compound. So third one is compound. I was ill and could not join the work. So dear student, rule 1, 2, 3. And next one is rule 4. So dear students, rule 4, simple, in spite of, possessive form of subject, being, having, verb plus ing, object, comma, second clause. In spite of his being healthy, he is lazy. Complex, if, subject, verb, object, comma, second clause. So dear students, though he is healthy, being will be changed depend on the principal verb of the principal clause, and principal clause have to set up without any change. Though he is healthy, he is lazy. And compound, compound, he is healthy and is lazy. So, dear students, we have to already finished rule 1, 2, 3 and 4. You have to practice more and more, and then you are able to change simple, complex and compound. So dear students, thank you very much. Sir.